Okay, we are going to begin exercise 1016, where we will add and format sections of a document. You're going to begin by opening up the file you see here. This file is called Foreman, and it can be found on your Student Files website, where you can download it for Chapter 10. The first thing they ask us to do is set a 2-inch top margin. Remember, you can double-click right here to the left of the ruler in the margins area to open up the page setup dialog box. We'll set a 2-inch top margin, and we will change the left and right margins to 1.25, and go ahead and choose OK. They would like us to key the current date at the top of the document. The current date that I'm working on this file is November the 12th or the 13th of 2012. That will depend on when you're working on this exercise. We'll go ahead and key in the current date. Next, we need to position the insertion point at the end of the document. Control End. And at this point in time, click the Insert tab. And locate the Object button. Once you have the Object button selected, choose Text from File. Here you are going to locate the file called Retail Stores 2 and choose Insert. Position the insertion point again at the end of the document and follow the same procedure to insert the file called Store Directory. So again, it'll be Object, Text from File, Store Directory. Locate the text There Are 24. The best way to do that is use Control F and search for There Are 24. Once you have found that text, place your cursor in front of that text and insert a next page section break. That'll be under the Page Layout tab, Breaks, and inserting a next page section break. This will move the text to a new location. We are going to give this a title called Campbell's Confections Retail Store. We'll hit Enter to make that the title. We will select the title, and we are asked to make the title centered. Increase the font size to 14 and apply 24 points of space after. We are now going to start with step 6, and we will begin by inserting a next page section break before the text Pennsylvania Stores. Again, the best way to find that is use the Find and Replace. I have located that text there. Looks like it's on page 2 of 4, section 2. Again, they want a next page section break before the text Pennsylvania Stores. So again, page layout, break, section break, next page. Format section 2. So now we are in section 3. Section 2 is up here. You can see that by looking at the status bar. Format section 2 so that it is vertically centered and in landscape orientation. So here we are in section 2. We will go ahead and vertically center that text. That's page setup, layout, vertical alignment, center. Make sure it does apply to this section. We can go ahead and change it to margins, switch it to landscape, press OK. So now this section, section 2, is vertically centered and in landscape orientation. We're going to set the left and right margins at this point in time for this section to 1.5. The top and bottom margins will each be 1 inch. And we will press OK. We will go to section 3. And in section 3, we'll insert a page break before Ohio stores. Breaks, page. And we will create a page break before West Virginia stores. Change the top margin for section 3 to 1.5 inches. So you'll see there's a couple parts to section 3. The top margin for section 3 is 1.5. You can save this document as 10-16, submit and close the file so that you are ready to begin your next exercise.